Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Scrap Mechanics Survival. I'm Melomatic, and right now I'm mining. So I'm doing it in a really inefficient way because I'm still trying to figure out this game. But like you can see, oh by the way, another vehicle, new vehicle. Last video you saw just another my vehicle 2.0, which was just basically still a raft with wheels. This is my new one. And this thing is a beast, dude. I've upgraded the engine a couple times. Let's see, what is it? It's a level 3. Level 3, and then so it's all-wheel drive right now. It's freaking amazing. And then I got my second engine right there. Still level 1, I believe, for my drill. And that's the thing. That's going to be the point of this episode, is I want to upgrade my mining operation. Like I want to build something that's better and more efficient and maybe hopefully faster to mine, because so last episode I talked about moving my base, but I'm kind of thinking, instead of doing that, to just keep improving what I already have, because I already have some stuff built and I like the location because it's just right off the road and it's still close to the mechanic shop, and this is what I use this road and this shop to navigate so far in the map. I wish there was a way to actually see the map or have a compass. That would be amazing. But so far, no, there's no such thing. But another thing, so I got my vehicle here. I figured out how to paint, so it's all blacked out. I think I got like level 3 metal on the base under the seat. Level 3 engine. I painted everything else, painted the shocks and whatnot. I didn't get to the bearings because I have to take everything off to actually paint them. Painted the drill. The painting is awesome. I didn't realize you could do it, but it makes things look so much better. And then I got the little overhead lights that are painted white. I know that's like kind of super duper bright, but it's necessary when you're out driving like this in the dark. But other than that, the bigger wheels I think I already had. This right here is temporary. This little, basically I'm using it to tow the little trailer I made over here, which is this little gooseneck right here. It's not even at all, but it works. So I'm just using it right now to, I made a second resource collector, so I'm using it right now to transport both of those once they're full. Not the best. It's a lot of weight. It takes a minute to pull. This obviously uses a ton of fuel, and I have to constantly mine for it. And then I got my little chest up here full of fuel and just random components, but I did build this. So I'm going to put this on after I build my other miner. So I'm going to build a little miner that I think I can either haul along or attach or something that I can bring out here and actually kind of have more control. I want to try to make it to where I'm using the pistons to form kind of arms like that. I can robotically control the drill in any direction I want, and hopefully that'll be a little better, so I can actually maybe refine them further down than this, because this still takes a few hits, then it breaks into 2, and then each one of those takes a few hits. And if I could just sit on something and, you know, move it around and do it with a machine instead, hopefully that'll be faster. But we'll see. I don't know. I might keep this trailer or maybe make a better one that I can use to have the resource collectors and the throw the damn miner or drill that I'm gonna make. But for now, just a little update kind of to start the video off. New vehicle, keeping the base. I got some plans. That's why I'm gathering resources right now, because I need a lot. And hopefully I can actually achieve, you know, like successfully follow through with this plan I have of expanding the base, because otherwise this video is gonna not be as good. I'm trying to get more intentional with my videos, but sometimes it's tough with games like this because it's all dependent on how many hours you can sink into it. And I don't have a lot of those. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be trying to work on. That's why I want something more efficient and, you know, productive as far as mining goes. But it's all good. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. For the time being, at least. I'm hoping they add some more stuff and update it, make it better. Again, a map function would be amazing, even if you had to craft it or craft some kind of GPS, because the map is pretty big and a lot of things look very similar. And I still have a weird fear of venturing too far away from home, but we need to. And I need to still find some caged men. I've kind of driven around and looked a little bit, and I haven't stumbled on any yet. And I'm kind of worried that even if I do, I won't be equipped to actually pick them up. So I guess we'll have to find out. But for now, I'm gonna finish mining all this crap, and then we'll go for a little ride in the. We'll take that stuff back, start refining it, go for a little ride in this thing, and then build our mining piece of machinery. All right, we've done some mining now. I had to move the trailer down to flat land so I could freaking link up with it. But you can get a look at how I did this. Oh, those two pieces are gonna be in the way, I think. And my chair's not upgraded enough for me to. Oh god, okay, yeah, it's good. See, right there. So it's a piston with a pipe on it to lock in those pipes there. I like it just kind of being freeform like that, but you can see it works fairly well. My tires go wonky, and it might be just because I didn't weld things or something, I don't know. Could just be that it just goes wonky, but it works pretty well without having to weld stuff together. So yeah, I got all kinds of these are both full of stone and metal. And you can kind of see the beginnings of what I'm planning over here. It's not nearly big enough, but yeah, I'm gonna build. So I upgraded that last piston, so this should be able to go all 12 blocks away. And I kind of took away the. Oh, I'm stuck. What are you doing? Get out of there. Okay. I had the little platform around it, but instead, to kind of keep it with a barrier around it so that the robots can't go directly to it, I just put a little wall and put a brick, like double layer basically, so it's like that concrete or stone or whatever, and then the brick around it. I had a bunch of brick because I was going to use it for something. I can't remember what it was, but I decided instead I'm going to build a shop, and it's going to be the floor for the shop because I had, I used all my stone that I had for brick, so that's what I'm going to do. But this isn't going to be big enough either because it's going to barely, this thing will barely fit in that, so I'm going to have to reframe it and expand it. But that's the idea. That's what I'm going for. So I know I should probably, I looked around for another location, but again, I like this location, and I already have the farm here, so it's not like a huge deal. I think if I just upgrade the kind of barrier around my place, so like I'll leave these here because why not? But I might eventually use brick and stone and different things like that to kind of layer it on the inner and outer part of this wall. And then, you know, have my warehouse over there, my little shop. Keep that there because I like it. It looks cool. It's not finished yet. I still need to paint some more. But for now, it's working pretty well. And I like that. I just like this like water top kind of little cabana. I don't know. For some reason, it looks awesome. And I put a bit of blade up there. It makes it look even cooler. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm hopefully gonna achieve that in this video, but it's gonna take hours of grinding. So we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and start refining this stuff in my good old trusty refine bot right here. Yeah, he's gonna start with the metal. Good stuff. Throw this one over here as well. Get him ready. Very nice. So I'm gonna have a decent amount of stuff from that. And in the meantime, continue grinding out, getting supplies. I think for now, we're about to, you know what, we'll go ahead and build our little mining machine that I want to do. And then from there, we'll hopefully go and gather even more resources and continue to build this shop. Alright, let me see if I can get this thing made. I have an idea of how I can build it, but I gotta make sure it works. So this is gonna be kind of a test. So we're gonna test it first. So I got 2 level 3 pistons. That should be good enough to start with. I got the little like motorcycle seat right there. Okay. I'm gonna put a little platform in the front. A little bit in the back too. Okay, now I gotta get the materials from that. Do y'all see that over there, by the way? I don't know, there's some kind of glitch, and I keep seeing stuff fall from the sky right there, but I don't know what it is. Some kind of glitch going on. It's kind of weird. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get that and that. Probably one of the switches too. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right by. This is testing it out first. Because my thing is, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this onto, like, the trailer or, like, freely just kind of move it around, because I don't want to just put this on wheels, because then I won't be able to use the resource collectors. But if I'm able to, like, kind of just carry this around and attach it somewhere, that would be the better bet, I think. You know what? I think I'm going to do something totally different. So I'm going to pick all this stuff up, get the things I need, and we're going to come back. So I'll see you in a minute. What's going to take seconds for you is going to take a few for me. So yeah, I got an idea. Got a different idea that'll make more sense, hopefully. So stay tuned. Alright, well, it was back to the drawing board because the first attempt at building an actual mining machine was a total failure. So I spent a little bit of time. Hopefully I figured some stuff out. Now this is just a prototype. Honestly, I gotta be like, this is the thing. I'm gonna probably build multiple variations of all these different things. So you'll see this vehicle over here, my little Explorer, is gonna be, this is a vehicle, this is car 2.0, because that's, I mean, well, 3.0, that's like the third one I've made. Okay, so if that's 3.0, this is gonna be 1.0 of the miner. So the first time, I think I wanted to do something small that I could just carry around or like attach to any vehicle. Whoops. And instead, I'm kind of like, okay, well, what if I make this kind of like something I could pull behind my truck still to wherever I'm gonna mine, then disconnect and you know, drive this thing itself over to where I'm gonna mine, and then have a little arm on it that I can just drill and then pick up resources like right away, instead of doing a bunch of back and forth, you know. So let's see if I can actually figure this out now. I'm gonna use just the metal blocks right here just to figure this out. So, dude, I'm horrible at this game. Okay, bearing there. I'm gonna have to make another bearing because I don't have any more. Son of a bitch. Alright, you're seeing it now live. I'm gonna try to see if I can learn this game while recording. Terrible idea? Possibly, but I don't care. Because we're gonna learn together. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, that... Come on, man. You're killing me right now. Just straighten up for a second. Just so I can do this. Oh, I'm so lost. Okay, okay. We got this. I'm in over my head, man. So let's just say we did something like that, right? And then let's say maybe I take this this controller. Now what if I had the controller go here? Oh, I need to unlink that. How about you go there? Now the controller goes to, oh no. Controller. Oh, what? Can I not have the controller? Yeah, there we go. Alright. I don't know how many connections I can have to this. Okay, that's something. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not gonna work with the controller and the motor. Oh no. Alright, in order to do anything, I gotta find more component kits. I'm getting super frustrated, guys. I gotta be honest. But you know what? We're gonna keep forging ahead, pushing along. I'm sorry, this is such a scattered freaking mess. I gotta be like, I'm trying to rush to get this thing done for this video, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll get there. I really want to. I really want a better system. My truck's driving really weird. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm just gonna try to find some component kits real quick and then go back and because I need to upgrade some stuff to do what I need to do. So I'll see you back at the base. Alright, this is totally different than anything I was planning on doing, but this is what I got. And I'm gonna try it because I don't have enough time and enough upgrade stuff to get everything. But this is a beginning. This is the intro. Again, please keep in mind I've never played this game before, but I'm slowly but surely learning. But this is actually maybe a little bit better because now I can still I can maybe add to this vehicle to where I can still carry my resource collectors. Like, let's see if I could still fit it on top. I mean, that's fine, right? It's not ideal. There's definitely better ways to do it. I think what I'm gonna do is experiment some more because I kept thinking I had everything I needed, but really, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. But this is still better because I won't have to move the truck itself to actually mine. I can still use this, and it's really, really super simple. I only have 3 controls right now, with one controller that's upgraded and a piston that's upgraded. But there I can extend, I can lower. I think I only have it set to like 15 or 30 degrees, and I can power it on, and this still allows me to get pretty good control. So I think this is still gonna speed up my mining time. But I don't know. Let's I guess we could go test it out. I know you guys probably see some people are really good at what like this game, and they know what they're doing. Yeah, see, this is not ideal actually. And it, like, the stones freaking... Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's gonna work. You know what? I tried. Oh, you know, I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm trying to be innovative. But damn. That's okay. I'm gonna keep trying for you guys. Because I would like to get good enough at games like this where I could build cool stuff. I've been stressed out this week, man. I don't know why. Going out of town this weekend, and normally the weekend is when I do all my record, or like whatever recording I have left, and then like my editing and stuff. So the fact I'm not gonna be home to do that, I've been trying to rush to get this done. And this is not a game you can just rush, because there's no like, there's no way to speed up like the resource gathering, especially when you don't have the kind of schedule that you can just dedicate, you know, a bunch of time to finding stuff. But that's okay. We're still gonna forge ahead and figure it out. Yeah, this ain't gonna work because the part of the problem is the drill does bounce you around. I've seen somebody actually put. Let's see. I wonder how that works. I've seen somebody put like a shock, and I don't know if that helps it at all. Turn it on right away. That does seem to help a little bit, actually. See, but my truck's still turning, so what I might actually do... Alright. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now, I'm hoping that maybe this will keep the truck from moving, because that would be super cool. Now, let me get back in position and see if that helps at all. That's one of the things, dude, there's like no brakes on the vehicles, man. That kind of pisses me off a little bit. My truck rolled away a few times, early game at least. Alright, so let's say I stop there. Oh, now I hop in. Let me back this up a little bit. Activate that. Now, can I stay in one spot? No, not really. Still bounces everywhere. That's so frustrating. Like, what do you have to do to have something not just freaking bounce everywhere? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It does get violent, but this still is probably a little bit faster than what I was doing. So I might be onto something. Yeah, I mean, the spring definitely is... Okay, yeah, the spring makes it way better, even if I just kept things the way they were. That's honestly pretty awesome. So there's something I would have never thought. I don't know. I gotta do some more thinking. The other idea I have is to take maybe this vehicle, probably another vehicle, and making more of a fly swatter style, like kind of a big flat kind of platform with multiple drills on it, and then lowering it down like a spatula, flattening like a hamburger patty onto the rocks. Because then once they're in this state, that might actually help with actually refining everything down to its you know, finest form, or semi-finest form. But you know what? I gotta be honest. I thought I'd get further in this episode, and it doesn't look like I am. So, my deepest, sincerest apologies. This is kind of a trial and error. Okay, after much trial and error, I think I might have actually figured out a decent mining setup. So I built a whole new vehicle. So what do you think? Let's check it out. It should be operational now. I do have to still upgrade a few parts, but I don't have upgrade kits just yet. Like component kits. Let's see, is this working? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it's on a level 1 engine right now because I had to use my level, I think it's a level 2 now, to power all 3 of the drills in the front. I wish it was daytime, it'd be easier to see. Let me go, I'm gonna drive over here into the light. Yeah, once I upgrade the engine, it should be a lot better. And then I could eventually add more drills too if I wanted to. But here's what I got. So I could power the drills on, lower it down, and then I can extend it. And I think if I get another controller and upgrade my seat, I could have it to where it extends or lowers to a different level with a different button. But this is just with one button for each function. And so far, I mean, I think this is the best one I've come up with so far. I had 2 pistons, but for some reason, like I had to weld this onto the piston, and I couldn't weld it onto both because they were separated. And I guess it doesn't really, you know, you don't need to have both pistons. So I did this just for aesthetics. That way, whenever when I drop it down, it kind of like lines up again, and I think it looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna probably paint this and go from there. So there's my level 2 engine. That's what's powering the actual drills, and then the level 1. This is powering the wheels, so I can drive it around. I think that's gonna be the best bet because doing something that's just like a trailer drill or something, like I don't know. The robot arm, it seems like it would work, but it doesn't work that great. It's not terrible, but I think even with this one, I might eventually add the springs because that seemed to help a lot with the bouncing around. But I think this one will be a little more stable for actually drilling. So, yeah, I guess we could try it out, actually. There's no reason not to. Alright, the sun's coming out now. This will be better once I can upgrade that engine that I'm actually driving with, because I know this thing's pretty heavy probably because it's made out of metal and then I got all this stuff on it, but still it's like such a piece of crap, you know? Alright, so I could just drive up to it like this and probably do some work, right? Not bad. And I could just extend, lower, and forge ahead and hopefully break enough down. Now, whenever that happens, I can just scoot up a little bit. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty decent. See, I think if I had multiple buttons for different functions, as far as like the height, I think that would be even better. It's kind of inconsistent though for some reason. Like, look, the drill bit is they're hitting that piece, but for some reason not wanting to. Maybe if I do this. Oh yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hey guys, I'm learning, alright? Now I could lean it again. Yeah, that's decent, okay? I think this will be even better when I upgrade the engine. I just gotta find more component kits, so I gotta do some more scavenging. And continue mining because I need more materials for my my shop. So that's gonna hopefully be next episode. I know this episode was a lot of just watching me fail at my inventions. But you know what? You don't ever, I don't know. It's rare to get lucky on the first try. I'm trying to, like, figure it out without watching too many videos of people. But also, sometimes you have to at some point. I'm, like, stressing out trying to figure this crap out. Right now, the biggest issue I'm having is being on, like, not even a very visible slope, and I'm still, like, sliding everywhere. Like, look at this. Like, it's just hard to control, but I think, like, look at that. That's really upsetting me right now a lot. Why am I sliding like that? I know I'm a little heavy, but that's not how the real world works, you know what I mean? You don't just have a heavy vehicle and slide sideways for no reason. But if I had a little more power in the engine, I could kind of control a little bit better. I think that's why I'm getting frustrated, because I'm used to that other truck I built that's got like a level 3, so I can just haul. I can haul buns in that one. But I guess if I angle myself to where I'm kind of facing down like that, let's see. Now I want to be able to, the big thing is breaking it down when it's on the ground like that. That's the biggest, that'll be the biggest time saver if I can actually manage to break most of it down without having to hammer the pieces. And it might be a matter of, like I said, I think if I put more controllers and more switches for different heights, that'll be better. But this is already better than anything I've made so far. Let's see how many of these I can break down. Okay, I'm not mad at this, you know what I mean? And then I could just raise it a little bit, drop it back down. So I have all those functions keyed to just switches. I don't use buttons because I feel like, I don't know, I'm used to the switches. They make more sense to me. I think the buttons, when I was doing it, I had to hold them down for these functions, but that's okay. I don't mind switches. So what do you guys think? I think this is the best one so far. I've tried like a bunch of different designs just in this video with a lot of failures. I know it wasn't very eventful. But hey, you know, we can learn together. Some of you guys that maybe don't play this, or don't play this very much, or are thinking about playing it. I just want to explore this stuff you can do. This is still better than anything I've had so far. So yeah, I'm going to work on getting stuff upgraded and getting materials to build the shop. I'm also going to have to farm again. And then I really need to find some caged farmers, dude. That's like all I'm lacking. I mean, I could farm easily. I have like the seeds I think that I need to get just the basic spud gun. That's all I'm after right now. Because then once I get that, I don't mind going into some of those more sketchy, huge warehouses. But I know right now I won't even stand a chance because like the ranged attack on some of those robots, like some of them have guns already. So it's just, it doesn't make sense to go in trying to hit them. They'd like one-shot you. Oh yeah, I think this is actually working out fairly decent. Like look at all the stuff I picked up and I haven't even had to get out of the vehicle yet. But I think I'm happy with this. I've been thinking about this nonstop, guys. It's taken me like a couple days to record this episode because I have time restraints. So I sit down thinking I have the plan in my head of what I'm going to build. And then it doesn't work out the way it did in my head. And then I have to come back and stress about what the next plan is. But like I said, best one so far. This cow is pretty impressed. Well, if you've been watching this far, I really appreciate it. I know not all my videos are the most exciting, but we're leading up to it, you know. Part of it is just the journey. I like to watch people's processes and like failures. That's why I wanted to leave all those in this video. I don't want to just give the perception that like, oh, I'm good at this game and I know everything about it. No, I'm not. I'm not good at this game at all. But we're getting better. So we can get better together if you're playing this game and you're also bad. Because I can relate. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I appreciate you watching. And I'll definitely see you on the next one.